This is Florence, and my presentation topic is the study of Hong Kong secondary school students with smartphone addiction, the relation on parent-child relationship and self-esteem. Background: smartphones have become more and more intelligent and powerful. They have become necessities in people's life. It's not difficult to find that people everywhere fall on their heads and they almost use their smartphone on responding, instant messenger, social media, playing games, shopping, news or video. Along with its obvious benefits, however, the smartphone has other effects that are not all that brilliant. There are evidences on overuse of smartphone would correlate negative to health such as degenerative conditions. However, this study I would like to think about such human behavior will affect our social life in negative or positive aspect, or will the smartphone addiction become a social problem? Knowledge gap. According to the current research in Hong Kong, the research participants always focus on adolescents aged between 13 to 18. Their research looked for the relationship between smartphone addiction and academic results. This study inclines to use other perspectives to see whether there have a relationship between smartphone addiction and parent-child relationship, self-esteem among the secondary school students. Meaning of the study: definition of smartphone addiction due to increasing smartphone penetration, excessive smartphone use and even smartphone addiction have become substantial worldwide social issues. Smartphone addiction can be named as a form of non-substance addiction. It is a human behavior which involved exceeding interactions with a smartphone device and especially the functions it provides. Smartphone addiction also has the possibility of becoming a social problem, as it signifies the characteristic of addiction such as tolerance, withdrawal, difficulty of performing daily activities, as confirmed in previous study. Scholar Park and Lee also reported that smartphone use could be attributed to loneliness, depression, and self-esteem based on their smartphone use and psychological well-being study. According to the survey of smartphone addiction in 2012, the percentage of smartphone addiction was 8.4%, which was found to be higher than the internet addiction of 7.7%. The higher figure in teenagers implies that this problem may worsen in the future, and that's why it draws my interest of exploring this topic. Research question: does the smartphone addiction among the secondary school students in Hong Kong would have negative correlation with both parent-child relationship and self-esteem? Hypothesis: relationship between smartphone addiction, parent-child relationship, and self-esteem are negative. Method: quantitative method would be adopted in this research study. Quantitative methods are often employed in research studies that seek to describe a problem or a phenomenon. Research designs will range from questionnaires, sampling, Stratified random sample will be adopted. There are 18 district councils in Hong Kong. 3 secondary schools will be randomly selected from each district council. Only one class students randomly will be selected from one school, and they will be invited to take part in the study. Accordingly, 1,600 something students will be invited in the research. Instruments: 3 scales to measure 3 variables. They are the smartphone addiction scale, the parent-child relationship survey, and Rosenberg self-esteem scale. All these scales already have their Chinese version. Data and analytic strategies. Data collection to ensure the sample validity and minimize the sample error for the research. The questionnaire will set a question to identify the target participant. The question is, do you always use smartphone? Since most of the students should be under the age of 18, parent guardian informed consent will be needed. There is no risk could be involved in the survey. The data will be collected anonymously. No identification information will be collected. In this research, students will attain ethical approval from the university. Data analysis. Descriptive statistics and inferential statistics will be used for data analysis. Regression analysis will also be adopted. It is a quantitative research method which is used when the study involved modeling and analyzing between 2 or more variables. Regression is primarily used for prediction and causal inference. That's the end. Thank you.